want someone to jump through hoops for you. I'm not that guy. But I'll pull your strings and I'll pull your card and punch your ticket when it's amusing for me to do so. And that's because I'm entertained by it. My feelings are not hurt. I'm not upset about that. In fact,
Okay,
it disproves what I've already told all of you. There's
we have reached the draw on draw on liquidity.
coming in believing in this horseshit that retail teaches them. There's always going to be people believing that. There's so many books out there,
So
so many
the high,
personalities.
we've reached the high, so we've traded above liquidity. So we've traded above um the first liquidity
Seriously.
on Monday. Today's Tuesday, we traded above the second liquidity. So we have reached the drawn liquidity.
Why
So
would you look for anything that's promising you something that's good when I'm showing you what's fucking perfect? It's perfect. To the tick.
as
You
stated
don't
before
find
that,
that in anything else.
this
You
is
don't find it. Be slamming my timeline on X saying, look at this and look at this and look at this and here's what I'm gonna do. This is what it's gonna do next. And here it is. Here's the receipts.
the last quarter
You don't
of
see
the
that.
year, of the
You don't
previous
see
year.
it. But they'll use my name
We had
and punch you in the face.
the market
Try to get your
move
attention, say,
open
"Remember how
immediately
Verizon was a
November,
scammer? Remember how he
then
did this and remember how he said he was gonna
going
do that
down
and he didn't do
to
this
take
again?"
the
I'm out here live streaming telling you what the market's
previous
gonna do.
month
Are you
low.
forgetting that? Selective
Then from
memory,
here,
amnesia, like what's the deal here?
it traded
That's
higher
me
and reached the
playing with the
premium array.
audience.
This is a premium
I
fair value gap.
troll my
So
haters.
from the
I
premium fair
enjoy
value
it.
gap, it
That's why I never had to
retraced to
advertise.
the
That's
last
why I never had to
the
advertise. I
this
never paid for
breaker.
advertising.
This
I
is
was
a daily
right in
breaker,
front of them
bullish
like David
breaker.
and Goliath. And they had a bigger
This
following
last
than
down
me.
close candle
And I
is an
said,
order
your
block,
shit
and this is a
stinks
breaker.
and mine's
So
better.
it retraded here,
And I did it with a
and
demo
this
account,
is inside the
which made
consolidation.
it
Mind you,
perfect
it reached the
amusement for
premium
everybody
array,
watching it.
and from premium
And
array
they shut up.
returned to a
They couldn't do
discount.
anything
This is
like me.
the current dealing range
With
that
a
we are
sling
working on.
and a
The
stone,
largest dealing range
I knocked
within
them all off.
the last
And they like to use the things that I
20,
stunted. I
60,
made
and
fun of
40
things. I
days.
made fun of people and I trolled.
Okay.
And they take things out of
Currently,
context.
we have
And it's
traded
so
above
fun
those
to watch them still go on like they think they
the
know.
drawn
You have no
liquidity
idea.
that I anticipated that the market will go to.
You have no
So
idea.
we'll see, because right now, currently, the
That is
Eastern
not
Standard Time,
on this side of the
this is
storyline.
New
It's
York
fun
time,
because
Eastern Standard Time.
these people that
It's
are trying
currently
so hard and desperately to sell
8:16,
things to you, they need your money.
and we have
They
news,
need
10
you.
a.m. news.
They
This
need
is
that to
everything
happen.
here.
They
It's
need to
before
go
like
viral and I'm a fraud and scammer. They need
it's
that to
before
happen
the
because so
federal
many
rate.
people are learning how
Tomorrow we
to
have
fucking rich
FOMC.
for
We have
free
the president
and
speaking
beat the shit out of this
at
market
4 p.m.
for free.
Yeah,
They
this
can't
is
have
just a
that.
guideline where
That's
they
why
can do
I
the
told you
damage,
there's going to be this
and
collective that will come and it's
we'll
going to be
use this for
everybody
future
that sells
reference.
shit because they need
So now,
to
as
sell
we
it.
speak,
They need to sell their software program. They need
this
to
is
sell
the
their fucking
candle that's
plans. They
currently
need to sell their
happening.
little
So
gimmicky
we'll see
bullshit,
if it
their
closes
courses that's really
as an
diluted my stuff.
up candle, but we're assuming that this thing, the target is the previous year high, which is
How else
October
can they
high.
live? How else can they make their money? They have to market their stuff. They have to sell stuff, right?
From 1 hour perspective. So
that's why they do it.
This is the
And
previous week, red line to this red line. This is all the previous week. So when the previous week closed, okay, when we opened on Sunday,
here's all you are doing.
Sunday,
Okay?
6,
This is the core
okay,
tenet to
we
what it
took
is
out
I teach.
liquidity,
You ready?
Thursday's lows and Friday's lows.
You're looking for a market, whatever market you want to trade, it doesn't matter what it is.
And we started trading higher, and we respect. Okay, the wick is doing the damage, but the bodies are telling the story. That, okay, this thing is still on a bullish momentum. This was just a sweep of liquidity. We'll go to the higher time frame, to daily chart, to see specifically what is this level, what is this level. But these previous day levels, they are liquidity sweeps. Then we continue the right direction. We've reached our target for the week. Again, when it was here, my assumption is that it was going to go to this fair value gap and continue pushing higher. So it used the previous week high to push higher. First, we got to the first draw liquidity. We retraced to the previous week high and reached the second drawn liquidity. Right now, we are here. So we've reached the targets. I'm happy. I'm happy with how it. This is just the beginning of the week. This is just the second.
To me, I think it's a no-brainer.
Second day.
Show me someone.
So here's the Asian session. Slam down, start with continue power, and then
do all kinds of defensive maneuvers. They're going to get all
the low. Okay. 930, pushing higher.
You're a cult member. You're probably one of those dumb ICT guys.
Then continue, and the continuation occurred precisely at 4. At 4, it uses the previous week high. So this is time first, 4 o'clock. That's an important time. It hits this previous week high at this time. So that's why it was able to re-push, and again re-attempts here at 6 is the start of Asia. It reaches the second target at the end of Asia, and the whole New York was consolidation. And tomorrow there's like high impact news, so even if you can consolidate, you can reach the target. So this would have been the first point of interest. There's the second point of interest. There's a third point of interest.
And I will never go into a CFTC regulated brokerage firm and do it anywhere else. Well, that's suspect, isn't it?
This is where it is right now as we speak.
But they're going to counsel you on what you should do when they're not telling you what the market's going to do beforehand with
on a 1 minute chart.
That is repeating logic. Think about it, folks.
Beginning of the week.
This is really a litmus test for you. It's an IQ test. Are you fucking stupid?
This is the first candle.
Because if you're giving your time a day,
the first candle of the week from a 1 minute chart.
Out there that have a price tag attached to
anything. And this blue lines, this previous week low, previous day low.
You work for them.
At this time.
Your car
time, the first element, time. The beginning of Asia when the market opens. It opens at this PDRA, daily PDRA, and it's trading below liquidity. That's why it's able to push high, because of it is swept and it's still bullish. It continues here. Again, we come here. What's happening? What's happening here? It's hugging the high of the daily bullish inversion.
Predictability, consistency,
it goes out during a macro, 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. There's an Asian session. It goes out during the macro. It goes high.
If I can't talk about it before it happens, then you know I'm a fraud. And the logic that I taught,
then it reaches the target above.
You know what? I get it. ICT.
Then what does it do?
Stirred a pot, and that was his marketing strategy.
Judas swing.
It worked. I'm at 2 million people because when they come here, they see shit that they can't find anywhere else. And they look past the personality.
This is all the Judas
the marketing aspect, the engine behind
of a higher time frame perspective. And they start trading up
it was
higher.
Me causing doubt.
Boom, 7.
Because if I got
at
some
8,
of you to fall in love right away because you pay attention, because the concept's working, I don't need to work on you.
Below, then go higher.
I'm now after people that want to talk hate,
goes higher.
And I'm going to convert them. Not every one of them, but I got a lot of them. And a lot of them secretly love me. They got pictures of me.
December high was the target. It reached December high.
Ooh, yeah, that's how it is. And I don't mind. The romance is cool. It's cool.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is this.
Okay.
I knew how to work an audience.
This is how to divide them first. Chart.
Divide and conquer. I already know that people with a brain are going to realize that this stuff is superior to everything else. I don't need to cater to you. I'm not defending myself. I'm having a lot of fun by bringing in more people. And it's the people that hate me because they borrowed that opinion from somebody else that they look up to at the time. Oh, I've watched you do this and I've watched you that. And you're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. You're that ICT guy. And he made fun of him. He made fun of him. Fun of you too. Yeah, you look, what? What do you do?
Monday. Before even 9:30, they reached the target that we've been looking for.
Because if someone screenshots that and throws it in my face later on, I'm going to feel like an idiot. To me, I think it's a no-brainer. Show me someone that's made millions of dollars with it. And you're going to see them do all kinds of defensive maneuvers. They're going to get they're going to cuss you out. They're going to say you're an asshole. You're a cult member. You're probably one of those dumb ICT guys. You're drawing those rectangles on your chart, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Meanwhile, where's your millionaires? back to the question. Where's your millionaires at? That's the question. That's the question for 2026. Where is all the millionaires at? Because if you're only showing what you made by selling your horse shit, buying your cars, buying your boats, buying your horse shit watches, okay, that nobody gives a shit about, they're ugly as fuck. Okay, all these things don't prove any benefit to your subscriber base using what you're doing. Think about it. I got my own brokerage firm. This is all the money I made. This is just the statement number here, but you didn't watch me make that balance. And I will never go into a CFTC regulated brokerage firm and do it anywhere else. Well, that's suspect, isn't it? That's suspect, isn't it? But they're going to counsel you on what you should do when they're not telling you what the market's going to do beforehand with detail that is repeating logic. Think about it, folks. I mean, this is really a litmus test for you. It's an IQ test. Are you fucking stupid? Are you stupid? Because if you're giving your time of day to any of these jokers out there that have a price tag attached to anything, you work for them. You work for them. You're Carl now. They employ you. They hook you for your attention. They get you watching their horse shit, and eventually you'll put a hand in your pocket and you'll pay for whatever they're selling. And you'll be no better off by having done so, except for regretting it. You'll look back and say, oh, I wasted so much time and effort and energy and money, and it didn't work. I bought into the hype. I bought into the image. The only image around here is precision, predictability, consistency, continuity, honesty. That's the way it is around here, folks. If it ain't working, then you know it's a fraud. If I can't talk about it before it happens, then you know I'm a fraud. And the logic that I taught, and students that dug their heels in, rolled their sleeves up, said, you know what? I get it. ICT, he likes to stir the pot, and that was his marketing strategy. It worked. I'm at 2 million people because when they come here, they see shit that they can't find anywhere else. And they look past the personality. The personality, the marketing aspect, the engine behind me, the inner circle trader, it was me causing doubt. Because if I got some of you to fall in love right away because you paid attention, because the concept's working, I don't need to work on you. I'm now after the people that want to talk hate, and I'm going to convert them. Not every one of them, but I got a lot of them. And a lot of them secretly love me. They got pictures of me next to their nightstand at one time, and they have to hide it when their wives come in. Ooh, yeah, that's how it is. And I don't mind if romance is cool, it's cool. But the bottom line is this. I know how to work an audience. You have to divide them first. Divide and conquer. I already know that people with a brain are going to realize that this stuff is superior to everything else. I don't need to cater to you. I'm not defending myself. I'm having a lot of fun by bringing in more people. And it's the people that hate me because they borrowed that opinion from somebody else that they look up to at the time. Oh, I've watched you do this and I've watched you that, and you're the goat. You're that ICT guy. And you made fun of him. He's making fun of you too. Yeah. You what? What did he do? He called a low. And he went exactly where he said he was going to go. Oh, shit. Maybe I should delete that post about that, because if someone screenshots that and throws it in my face later on, I'm going to feel like an idiot. Yeah. That's what happens. And all of a sudden I get emails. Like, I got emails overnight. Damn, bro. Like, I was part of that train. I was part of that train, man. Hating on you, and I didn't even really know what you were. Like, I just believed all the bullshit that people put out there. But what you just did yesterday, I watched it. I didn't see it live, but I watched the recording. I can see it's a live stream recording. Bro, that's something different. Exactly. And that's all I've ever done. That's my marketing engine. That's what I do. I'm not out here defending myself because I'm sleepless. Because I know it works. And some of you that don't want to see it, I get it, man. It sounds like a broken record. Or you think I'm arrogant or narcissistic. I'm really not that. But I play that part, just like Stone Cold Steve Austin in wrestling. That's his gimmick. That's his persona. That's what he uses to sell his whole thing, his merchandise. Okay, they're not getting paid because they're wrestling. They're getting paid because they sell their t-shirts and whatever else. I'm selling you this information for free by hooking your attention, getting you here long enough. Getting you here long enough so that way I'm making you emotionally connected to it. Either you're here to find something I'm doing wrong so you can talk about me, but you can't find it, and you're struggling. But then in the process, you're seeing me do shit nobody else can do, using the things I already taught for free, and then you're stuck. And I have